Hey guys, what's up? Cdales here, and I'm sorry for the lag. My computer's been crapping out lately, so until I get a better computer, I've decided to just do mod reviews because I can do those on a super flat world, and they won't lag as much because regular worlds just lag too much, even when I'm just playing regular survival. And I need to get a better computer, and I'm going to be working on getting that this summer. But for now, I'm just going to focus on mod reviews. And so today I figured I'm gonna do a mod review on one of my favorite mods I've ever played, and that is the Tinker's Construct mod. And this mod, hold on a second, I hate nighttime. Okay, so this mod is amazing because you can literally make weapons and tools out of almost anything, honestly. But since it adds in a bunch of new items and it's such a big mod, I'm going to be splitting this into two parts. The first part, I'm going to show you how to make everything, and I'm going to show you how to make tools with the items from Minecraft, like vanilla Minecraft itself. And then the next episode, I will show you how to make it out of the items that are shown in the actual, like here. So I'll show you. It's pretty much items like this, like alumite or steel or aluminum, or I can't even pronounce that. So anyways, let's get started. So what you're first gonna need to do is you're gonna need to build one of these bad boys right here. This is called a smeltery, and it takes a bunch of different aspects to make. First, you're gonna need to make seared bricks, and to do that you're gonna need grout. And to make grout, you just put in gravel, sand, and clay, pretty easy. And you take that grout and you put it into a furnace, and that makes these things called seared bricks. And if you take those seared bricks and put them in like a little square, like a crafting table, you get the seared bricks block. And that's what this is mostly made out of. And next you make the, whoops, wrong one. Next you're going to need to make the smeltery controller, which, as it says right there, brain of the smeltery. And to do that, you just take 8 seared bricks and put them almost like a furnace. Then you're gonna need this thing right here called a seared tank. And the seared tank takes the lava so you can actually smelt the things. And to do that, you just take the smeltery controller and put a piece of glass in the middle, and you get the seared tank. So also, I have these things right here that makes it so I can see, because it looks really cool. You don't need those, but just in case you want to make them, all you do is you do 5 glass and 4 seared bricks in the corner, and that's how you make the seared glass. Now, the next things you're going to make is, this whole thing is useless unless you can actually get the liquid out of it. So to do that, you're going to need the next 4 or 5 things I'm going to show you. So what you're going to need is a smeltery drain. Now to do that, you just put 3 on the right and 3 on the left of the seared bricks, and this is the smeltery drain. And what you do with the smeltery drain is you put it into the side of it like this, and then on top of it you put a seared faucet. Now to make a seared faucet, all you really need is to put 3 seared bricks in the shape you would make a bucket out of. And so what you do is you stick those on there, and when you right click them, the liquid metal in here will pour out, and you don't want it to just pour out into nothing. Before I explain that, these are something called a casting channel, which is pretty much you put them on top of this thing, and it just makes it so the liquid goes farther away. So if you don't want this close to your house, but you want like these two things right here close to your house, you can just make the casting channels, and that just makes it a bit easier. But honestly, I didn't see the use for it right now. So anyways, so the next thing I'm going to make is called a casting table. Now the casting table you make by putting seared bricks in the way you would make leggings. And the casting table, which I will show you later, is used to make the item parts that you're going to need for the rest of this. And last thing I'm going to show you with the whole smeltery is the smelting basin. Now the smelting basin is made like a cauldron, but just out of seared bricks. And what it does is, when you put the metal in here and it's all smelted and everything, and you right click this faucet, it's gonna pour out, and if you have enough, it'll make a block of that metal. Like, so if you put iron in there, it'll make an iron block. And that's useful for if you want to That's useful if you want to get storage or you need iron blocks or gold blocks for something. It's just pretty useful. And this, honestly, I'm pretty sure if you put one... Here, let me test that out. So I'll take one gold ingot. I'll stick it in the smeltery. And as you can see there, that has to smelt. This bar shows how much it smelted. And I'm pretty sure if you smelt it, it either doubles or triples the amount of ingots you have. So if I smelted this, I would either get enough molten gold for 2 or 3 ingots. I'm not sure which one. As you can see here, you have to put lava into the seared tank. And as you can see there, it's using up my lava. So, or maybe it's not. I don't know why it's not. Maybe it's because I'm in creative mode. Okay, so as you can see there, that just finished. And now I have the molten gold. Now, this is why I put these windows here, because that looks really cool. And the molten gold you use with these drains. But as I was going to show you here, if you put your mouse over it, okay, so it doesn't double it, it just keeps it the same. But this is still helpful for if you want to make tool parts. And gold is very important, and I'll show you why later. So, I'm going to stick a bunch of gold into this, and I'll take... So this is all the stuff that I'm going to be showing you how to make tools with today. So I'm going to take just the gold for now because that is very important. As you can see, when you put it in, it first shows up like blocks. And I'm not going to show you this, but if you jump onto the blocks, you actually phase through them. You cannot stand on top of these blocks. And so, once this is done, while this is cooking and everything, I'm going to show you what you're going to need to make the tools. So first you're going to need a thing called a stencil table. And to make a stencil table, you're going to need a wooden plank on the bottom and a blank pattern on top. And to make a blank pattern, you're going to need 2 wooden planks and 2 sticks, and you put them into a square, almost like a crafting table, but each thing is diagonal. So here, let me show you. It's a lot easier to show you than to explain it to you. So what you do is you take those and you take these and you take that out because you already know how to make that, and you basically just do it like this, and there's how you get your blank pattern. I'm going to take those because I'm going to need those. So what you do with the blank pattern is you put it into here, and this is how you make patterns to get your tool parts. And as you can see, if you click next pattern, you can get a whole bunch. Like this is an axe head, sword blade, and then there are a few new ones that go along with the mod, like that's for a sign, like the knife blade or the chisel head, or this is a rod that you can make the tools with. And what you're gonna do next is you're gonna stick the blank pattern you get. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna take the tough rod pattern, and so you're gonna take that and you're gonna stick it into the part builder. And to make the part builder, you're gonna need a oak wood, not an oak wood plank, but an oak wood. Actually, it can be any wood, but you need just a wood, like a log. And you put a blank pattern on top of that, and you get the part builder. And to get the part build, once you get the part builder, what you do is you stick the tough rod pattern into here, and it will tell you how many materials you need. Now, I'm not sure if this is gonna work because I haven't been having much luck with gold, but I can do this. So what you do, you take the stone, and so you stick the tough tool rod, oops, clicked on the wrong one. You stick the tough tool rod pattern in, you stick the stone in, it's not working again. Huh. Why isn't this working? Hold on a second. Alright, so I figured it out. So what I actually need to do is I need to make, just to show it off, I need to make a sword pattern. So I'm going to take the sword blade, and now I'm going to stick it in here. And so stick the stone in there, and as you see, I get the stone sword blade. Now this stone sword blade is going to come in handy because I'm going to come back over to here, and since it looks like all my gold is done smelting, let's see how much I have. I have 55 ingots of gold. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this stone sword blade into the casting table, and I'm gonna switch on this. As you can see, the gold is pouring out. It does it fairly quickly. I have to wait for that to dry. Alright, so now I take that out. I take the sword blade out. Now I have a sword blade cast, and this cast I can use to make the sword blades that I want. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stick some obsidian in there. So I'm going to stick the obsidian in As you can see there, once again, it's the solid block, but you phase right through it. And as that's cooking, I'm going to show you what, I'm going to show you this thing. So this thing is called a pattern chest. And to make this, all you need to do is put a, whoops, I forgot to put the crafting recipe. To make this, all you need is a chest. So let me get the chest. All you need is the chest and the blank pattern. Most of these things are made with blank patterns, so and they're not that hard to get, so you don't have to worry about that. And you get the pattern chest. Now the pattern chest is used to store all your patterns, but the coolest part is if you put it next to your tool part builder, the pattern chest will show up here, so you just go into there and everything. And so I think that obsidian might be done. Nope, it's not done yet. It looks like, yeah, okay, so it has like a fourth of the way to go. So I guess I will show you what this is. Now, this is called the tool forge. This is the most important because this is what you use to make the tools you're trying to make. Now, as you can see here, I have the upgraded version of the tool forge because what you originally get is called the tool station. And to make the tool station, all you do is you put a crafting table in and you put a blank pattern over the top of it. Now, once you get the tool station, and this is where the casting thing over there, the smeltery comes in handy, what you do is you put 3 seared bricks on the top, the tool station in the middle, and you put 4 iron blocks in the 2 sides that are left, and you get the tool forge. And to get the tool forge, once you get the tool forge, what you do is you go into here, you find what you want. So say I want to make a rapier. So what you do is you do that, and you find out what parts of the tool you need to make. And to get these tools, once again, you have to make the blank patterns. I really hate nighttime. And so I'm pretty sure this obsidian should be, yep, it's done. And look at how cool that looks. That honestly looks really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this sword thing back in. Wait, no. Okay, good. So what I have to do now is I have to go into here and click on the molten obsidian, and that will put it on the bottom. And so now if I click this, it'll fill with obsidian, and there we go. I have my obsidian sword blade. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 2 more blank patterns, and I'm going to make the rapier I just showed you. Now, to make the rapier, what you're going to do is you're going to take these 2, you can take these 2 blank patterns. What? Wrong table. Dang it, wrong table. Okay. So you stick this in there, and what I'm gonna need is what's called the crossbar pattern, and I'm also gonna need the tool rod pattern, which I think I just passed. Nope. Okay, there. The tool rod pattern. And now what I do is I go into here, I take the tool rod pattern, stick the stone in there, and I will get the stone tool rod. Now, take this. No, actually, hold on. I want to put the stone back in, and now I take the crossbar pattern. And that should make the... Okay, so I have to take the stone tool rod. I accidentally made 2, but it doesn't matter. So I take that, and I make the stone crossbar. And as you can see, I'm getting these things called stone shards, which is pretty much... Since the crossbar and the tool rod, I'm pretty sure they only need half an item. This is pretty much giving you the item that you lost back. Since this is a 1 full item and you only used a half to make it, it gives you these stone shards back, and you can take these and you can make them into stone again. So I'm going to take these out, and so I'm now going to go do what I did with the... Hold on a second. I'm going to do what I did with the tools, with the stone sword blade. So I'm going to stick the stone tool rod in. I have to change this over to gold. I still have 53 ingots, so I'm good. And I fill that up, and while that's going, I'm gonna stick some iron in, because this is the only other thing you have to smelt. As you can see there, the iron blocks. And so now that that's done, hold on, let me clear my inventory. Now that that is done, I pull that out, and now I have the tool rod cast. And like I did before, but I don't want to switch it over just yet, because I want to keep the gold there, so I can just do this. So I stick the crossbar in there, and now I'm going to make the cross rod cast. And so now that I have all these casts, I'm going to take that, and I'm going to make the crossbar Once this is done, I'm actually going to make the crossbar out of iron. And I'm going to make the tool rod out of obsidian. So I'm going to take this, take the tool rod, put the obsidian down at the bottom, fill that up with obsidian. Like you saw, the obsidian fills up really quickly. That iron should be done smelting. Yep, so the red stuff is the iron. So I'm going to switch the iron down, fill up the crossbar with it, wait for that to dry, and I have an iron crossbar. So now what I do is I go into this tool forge here, and I take the things I have. So I'm going to take the obsidian tool rod, the obsidian sword blade, and the iron crossbar, and I have my rapier. And because I used I think it's obsidian that does this, it might be the iron, but I get reinforced 3, which makes it so compared to the level of the reinforced that I get, it's 10% times the level. So since I got 3, it's 30% that if I use it, it won't lose durability. And I'll show you later, like if you do something that I'm going to show you in the next part of this, you're not going to need that much, because you can do things called modifiers, which will make it so it's kind of like boost ups. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something really cool, because it's not just metals you can make these out of. You can also make them out of flint, cactus, netherrack, wood, paper, and bone. So what I'm going to do is, since I've never actually made it out of these, I'm going to make the cactus. I'm going to make the cactus, the netherrack, the paper, and the bone tools. Alright, so I'm going to go over to here, and I'm going to decide what tools I want. And I'm going to make... yeah, I'm going to make a scythe, because this looks pretty cool, and this isn't normal, Minecraft stuff. So I'm going to make the scythe. And yes, you can make normal, like you can make that, and that's pretty simple. I want to make something that's actually kind of hard to make. So what I'm going to need is I'm going to need 2 sturdy rods, what looks like some sort of bonding, and what looks like the scythe head. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to go into creative mode. I'm going to need 4 blank patterns, and I think I'm going to make a paper scythe. And I'm not sure, I don't think paper is that strong, but I think it's going to look pretty cool. So I got to do this. So I got to go into there, and now I got to make whatever comes up first. So I think that's not the one I need, I don't think. That's the one I need. The tough binding pattern. Alright, so now that I got that, I'm going to need the... hold on, I think I'll do better. Just wait. Right there. Alright, so I got the scythe head pattern. And now the only things I need left are the tough tool rod pattern. And that is... I think I just passed it. That is what this thing is right here. Tough rod pattern. I need 2 of those. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the stone versions of this. So I'm going to need that. Well, I guess I really only needed 1 blank pattern. Oh well. So I'm going to need that. I'm going to need 3 of those to make the tough stone rod pattern. This tough stone rod. And so once I got that, I'm going to stick this stone in here, pull this out, and I'm going to make the scythe head. As you can see here, it says it costs 8, so it's going to take 8 stone to make this scythe head. And so also with this, it's going to cost 3 to make the tough binding. So I'm going to make a stone tough binding, and boom, we're done. Alright, so now I'm going to go over to the casting table. I might be running out of gold, so I might need to pop some more in there, but it looks like I'm good for now. But I'm going to do this just so I don't run out. 2, 3. Stick this in the chest there. And now I'm going to stick this gold in there so I have more, because I'm going to be making a lot. And I'm sorry if this is running a long time. Thank you if you've been staying with it. And this is a really interesting mod, and I wanted to show you what you can actually make with it. So I'm going to stick the... hold on, let me clear out this, because I don't think I need any of this. Nope, I don't. Alright, so I'm going to stick this, this, and this into the casting table. So I'll make the scythe head first. Oh yeah, I forgot, I have to switch it to gold. So I'll make the scythe head first. And so I'll flip that. What the heck? Why isn't this working? Hello? Why aren't you working? Okay, there we go. So apparently if you're smelting something, you can't pour it. Alright, so now that I got that cast, I'm going to make the stone rod cast. So do this, and this is basically just what I did for the rapier, honestly. So I just have to make those casts, and so I have to make one more cast, which is the binding cast. And now, so once that dries, alright, so once that dries, so I'm now gonna make this. So I need my paper, and I'm gonna make this completely out of paper. So I'm going to take this, I'm gonna go to the part builder, and I'm gonna make the tough binding cast. I'm gonna put the paper in. Why isn't this working? Oh wait, how much materials does this need? Okay, so it needs 3 materials. So why isn't this working? I'm not sure why this isn't working. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta figure this out. Alright, so I couldn't figure out the paper thing. I don't know what... you guys have to... If anybody finds this video, you guys have to tell me how to make the paper thing, because I've never made one before. But, so instead of that, I'm going to show you a cactus scythe. So you don't need the golden molds for that, because you don't need the metal. So what you need is, so you put the scythe head into there, you put the cactus into there, and you get the cactus scythe head. Now, so I'm going to make everything out of cactus, just for the sake of time. So you take the cactus rough binding, and you take the cactus tough rod. So I need 2 of those. Alright, so now that I have all those parts, I can go into the tool builder here. And this is the best part about not needing the metal, because you don't have to wait too long. It's actually really easy to make. So you take the cactus scythe head, you take the 2 cactus tough rods, and you take the cactus binding, and you get the cactus scythe. And with the jagged, sorry, whenever I get an achievement I lag for some reason. With the jagged, I am pretty sure that was kind of like, whoops. I guess that's kind of like thorns, maybe? Like if you hit something or whatever, it does extra damage. I don't know. So yeah, so pretty much the items that I've shown you today, gold, obsidian, flints, iron. Here, hold on, I want to check something, because I've never tried this. Do I have to cook flint? No, I do not. Alright. So, next, okay, so this is run pretty long, so the next episode I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you how to make a bow. I'm going to show you how to make the rest of the tools, because a lot of the time this video was taken up showing how to make everything. So I'm going to show you how to make the hammer, the lumber axe, the excavator, the cleaver, the battle axe, the basic tools of Minecraft, the mattock, the longsword. I already showed you how to make the rapier today. The dagger, the frying pan, believe it or not, the battle sign, the chisel, and a bow and arrow, all out of the materials that you can find in Minecraft. But I'm also going to next time use the materials you can find in Tinker's Construct. And along with that, I'm going to show you these things called modifiers, where you can repair here, but you can also modify, which will add some cool new things. So I'm going to show you that later. So I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, I have no subscribers right now. I was gonna do actual videos, but I decided until I get a new computer, I'm just gonna do mod reviews. And so if you liked the video, if it was helpful for you, like it, and if you like the way I explain things, subscribe. And like I said before, if you find me and you know how to do the paper tools, help me out there, because I looked a lot, I looked on websites and I could not find out how to make the paper tool. So if you can help me out there, that'd be great. And so thanks for watching and have a great day.